Good morning, class. So let's proceed to the lesson 34. We'll discuss the lesson 34, which is the brief forms, words, and word ending tichot and tichot. So let's proceed now to the first topic, which is brief forms. I will show you how to stroke the following words, brief forms. Following brief form words. So let me show you the 8 words brief forms, which is the quantity, the appropriate, executive, wish, object, subject, particular, and programs. So let me show you how to write the brief forms of these words. Quantity, appropriate, executive, wish, object, subject. Next is how to stroke the brief form derivatives words. So appropriately, appropriation, executives, wishes, wish, wishful, objects, objected, objected, objection, shun, objective, subject. So these are the brief forms of derivatives. And now let's do some practices from the brief forms. And may I ask Mr. Maturan to answer, to do a reading of the practices from the brief form practices.
So now I'm going to read the brief form practice, which is the 34.1. So let's start with the number 1. It is simply not appropriate to mail a business letter that contains errors. Number 2, we need to print large quantities of theater programs.
Really excellent, Mr. Maturan. You read it well. So now let's move on to another topic, which is the earn and sounds of earn and earn words, and then the word ending tichot and tichot. Now I will show you how to stroke every word sounds earn and word ending tichot and tichot. And now let's move on to the sounds of earn and erm. So the sounds of earn and erm, as in eastern and determine, are abbreviated by the deletion of the R symbol. So when we stroke the ending sounds of earn and erm, we stroke it without a R letter. So let's have an example here. I will show you how to stroke these words. Ending sounds of earn and erm. Turn, turns, return, returning, eastern, western, modern, southern, Alternate. Alternated. Alternative. Term. Terminal. Termination. Determination. Determined. Determine. And the last is thermometer. So that's how to stroke the sounds of earn and erm. So now let's have the last topic of lesson 34, which is word endings teachut and teachud. So the word endings teachut and teachud, as in institute and gratitude, are abbreviated by the TET. So it means the stroke of the word ending teachut and teachud is abbreviated by the TET symbol. So I will show you how to stroke the symbol of teachut and teachud. Just a TET symbol. So let's have an example here. So institute, institute, instituted, instituted, institution, institution, constitute, constitution, constitution, gratitude, gratitude, aptitude, aptitude, attitude. And the last one is the attitudes. So that's how to stroke the words which has a word endings teachut and teachud. And now let's do some reading practices from the sounds of earn and erm in the word ending teachut and teachud. So may I ask again Mr. Maturan to participate or to do a reading to these words or to these practices.
Hello, good morning. So I'm going to read the earn erm practice. So number 1, please return your order blank to our Eastern office. Number 2, are you going to attend Southern State College during the full term?
Can you dictate, Mr. Maturan, what are the strokes that are present in the word return?
So ang letter nga atong makita sa word nga return is R-E-T-E-N. So as you can see, dili na to makita ang R sa turn nga word. So mo na siya letter nga to makita sa return, which is R-E-T-E-N. Let's proceed to the teachut and teachud practices. So number 1, Southern Airlines is going to institute a free flight plan. So sa number 1, Southern Airlines is going to institute a free flight plan. Number 2, thanks for giving me a copy of the Constitution of our organization. You have my gratitude.
Can you dictate the strokes that are present in the word gratitude?
So ang letter nga atong makita sa gratitude is G, dako siya nga ana, G, then R, A, T, E, T. So G, R, A, gra, T, then sa chud nga word is only the T. So mo na siya nag-represent sa chud nga word, so tira. So balik nako, ang letter nga tumakita sa gratitude is only G, R, A, T, E, T. So thank you.
Excellent. I hope you've learned something from our discussion from lesson 34. And goodbye and God bless. See you in next to our lesson.